Good afternoon, fellow traders. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is the afternoon session of the smoothest trading stream on all the internet. So let's go ahead and check out what is going on. It's been a pretty quiet day today. I don't think there's an opportunity today to make much money, but we'll see what we could find. Obviously, that's a little bit of sarcasm there. The market is doing some crazy wild stuff. We're going to go ahead and start with the higher time frames, obviously, because we have some massive moves here. Let's kind of check in real quick first on the ATR. The ATR earlier today was in 100, and ATR in a 3-minute was at 245. 245 on the 3-minute ATR this morning. Right now we're just at 110, so it's pretty manageable now. Not too bad. Romano, what's up, brother? Good afternoon, man. Hope you're doing well. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what is going on. Let's start with these higher time frames, man. This is just bananas. I don't even know if we could even look at the daily. We might be able to look at the daily to see how much lower we could possibly go here. Obviously, you know, it's never too low. I mean, the next target here is 14,000. Is where we possibly have some liquidity. So we'll mark that out as like another wild level there. Wild level. All right, but we're going to take a look at a couple other levels here too on the let's take a look at the 6-hour real quick and see. All right, this looks like yeah, the delta on the 6-hour, to be honest with you, this really does not look that bad. It looks like we are trying to make some kind of a permanent reversal here, maybe to the higher time frames. We'll see. The green bars here, obviously the real bright green ones, have a lot of volume. So when you trap traders short and then you run away from them with a lot of volume, even if we're having a little bit of a pullback now, it still looks pretty steady. It still looks pretty strong there. Taking a look at the 2-hour, it looks like pretty much like a stair step. Aside from this big wick, it looks kind of like a stair step. We might see continuation here. We are getting absorption by the bulls here, but I'm going to bring your attention to a couple levels here. A couple levels we have here is a 7% limit down today would be at 16,332. The overnight low is sitting at 16,457. The 5% limit down, in case you guys are trading prop firms, is 16,662. Now on the upside, the high side, we have a couple levels up here as well. The 5% limit up would be at 18,414 if the market decides to go there. And the 7% limit up would be 18,758. That's when the market would shut things down if we went that high. So right now the levels we're looking at the most right now. We have last week's low here. Last week's low sitting about 17,400. We have the the 15-minute opening range, and then we have the overnight high here at 17,285. So we have a couple levels here, and then we have our daily open down at 17,118. All right, a couple levels that we're keeping our eye on, but now let's take a look at the smaller time frames here and see what the market may want to do. Maybe there's a trade to be had somewhere. All right, so we did have pretty nice rocket ship this morning. It was nuts how crazy this market just flew to the upside. We did have an absorption candle here, but then followed by a big red massive bearish engulfing candle. Since then, we kind of just been chopping, arranging. We were creating a little bit of a wedge. Let me show you guys what this wedge was looking like at one point. So with this trend line here that we broke through, and then we have the other trend line here that we actually are still kind of respecting here. So we saw this kind of pattern here, and then we had this bullish breakout here to the upside. But the majority of times we have a breakout to one side, a lot of times it will reverse course. So is this one going to be the real one? The first one was a false one. We got the reversion right back down. But now we're trying once more. Is this going to be fake or is this going to be real? Right? Let's take a look at the delta. The delta looks like it's telling us this thing might be real. We have a continuation here of the delta to the upside. Stair step up from negative delta to positive delta. It's a good possibility it could be to the upside. But what I will tell you is that we have this huge, simply huge, so it's going to be hard to trade. We have this huge absorption level here by the bears. This right here is pretty big. I mean, what do we got, like a few hundred points there? You know, everywhere between here and here is an absorption level. If we look over to the left, this big, huge wick on this candle is supply. Once we start getting into this level, it's going to be kind of hard to break through here. So all the action is going to take place in here. Right now, if this does follow through, which I think it could for a little bit more, we're going to see some real crazy stuff up here, guys. Crazy, wild and crazy. All right, so we're going to see if we can manage to get up there. At the moment right now, I think it's possible. We just need to break through this level here, 17,550. What's up, MH? How you doing, brother? Yeah, no, it's been a while, man. Looking for some advice. I mistakenly made 4K in my new Apex PA accounts today. Do you know the best way to mitigate penalties? Are you saying you made too much money for your consistency? What I would do is trade, go over to the 10-year bond. Go over to the 10-year bond and just buy, sell. The 10-year bond doesn't move too fast, and you can just rack up fees. So you can bring your consistency down by just doing that. Just hit buy, sell. And if you keep doing that, you'll be able to wear that down without risking too much in case the market goes against you. Try it with micros, because with micros, it's more commission that you're going to pay than with minis. So instead of using like one mini, use like 10 micros or something like that. I don't know if you were trading micros anyway, but try doing that. I heard another YouTuber say that works really well when you use the 10-year bond. And let me see what the 10-year bond, the symbol is. I'll tell you right now. I have it here. The future symbol for that. It is Z. I don't have it here. ZT. I think. Yeah, ZT1. I believe it is. No, that's a 2-year bond. 5-year and ZL. I think Z. No, that's not it. ZT. ZCH, and that's corn. ZS. ZL. ZT. 2-year. 5-year. Where's the 10-year one? Oh, ZB. Yeah. Try doing it with ZB1. That should work. Bond futures. Any of the bonds, they don't move as fast as everything else, but you can rack up some fees. You can even do it with the micros if you feel like it's if it's safe enough. Right now it's kind of crazy to do that. Durango, what's up, brother? Motivation, what's going on, man? View up EA. Mike Clyde, I guess you're looking better than you feel. Blessings. Yeah, it's I will be honest with you guys here. It's not a bad feeling. This morning I couldn't make it out here, not because I had like a physical bad feeling. It was more of a mental thing. I went through a really rough weekend. I'm sure you guys have all been there, and I'm gonna save you guys the details. Really rough weekend with some personal matters, but things are looking better, and I'm trying to get my mind off of that. So I just was feeling very defeated, but I'm feeling better now, man. I'm feeling better now. I'm here. I'm talking to you guys. I'm gonna try the afternoon session today, and what a wild morning. Maybe it was God's hand and keeping me off the charts. Hope you guys are still alive, man. Hope you guys are still in here. Yeah. Hopefully you guys have made some money this morning or stayed out of it, one or the other. Because this was wild, man. I don't know. I mean, I took one real quick scalp on my eval and made some money on it and kind of just stood away for a little bit until I got my head together. But I haven't taken any trades other than that. So I might only trade evals today. It seems like a good day to pass some evals if the market does want to cooperate. So let's look at the size of this last candle here. 300 points, man, on this one candle right here, this 12-minute candle. So if I was to take a long here and put my stop underneath the last candle, I'm risking 300 points, which on one micro is $600. Oh, man. So let's talk about some of this tariff news, right? So there was a rumor going around that Trump was going to pause tariffs, but that was just a rumor, man. And that's where this happened, I believe. that's where this took off right here this morning, and that was fabricated rumor. Somebody pays off or feeds some bad news to some journalists, and they don't check their sources, and then you get a move like this. You get a 1,500 point move, 1,700 point move, and then it comes out that the news was phony, so we get that move right back down. But it looks like Trump is going to be issuing some rather draconian style tariffs against China, man. He's not playing ball, man. I mean, he's not messing around. He said if they're not willing to work with us, he's going to really go at them. But this thing could end ugly. This thing could get really, really ugly. The tariff stuff is wreaking havoc on the markets. But guys, I'm telling you, it's a huge opportunity to start dollar cost averaging into all your favorite stocks, man. The VIX has made it as high as 45 today, guys. That is not a common thing. Let's look at the monthly chart on the VIX. Let's look at the monthly chart. I have the monthly chart pulled up right here. Never has the VIX been this high. Not even, let's go back to COVID. COVID was in 20. Well, September, August 20th. Yeah. I don't know why this doesn't go back far enough. I'll look at the other VIX chart. But not since COVID have we had a spike to 45. Not since COVID. So I would say, in my opinion, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start looking to buy some of my favorite stocks. You know which ones those are? Some Tesla, some of the tech stocks. I'm just going to go shopping, man. I'm going to go shopping. I'm going to mortgage the house. I'm going to sell the house. Sell the cars. Just ride my rollerblades for a while. Because this is nuts, man. This is really crazy. Look at this. This was August 24. We had a little scare here. But this is the real deal. I think we could start saying that we might be, even if we're wrong, we can't be that wrong, right? Because we're not leveraging anything. We just buy some stock to hold. We can't be that wrong. Very nuts. Very crazy. All right, we see that right now we are... Yeah, the VIX has been climbing here. Back up to the 34s. That's nuts. That's wild. YM is in a bear market, down over 20%. S&P and the Nasdaq are quickly getting there. We're quickly getting there on these as well. Right now, they are all pretty much trading similarly, right above the daily open and the VWAPs, both of them. Still bullish a little bit. What a pump! 1,700 points to the upside. 1,700. That is nuts. I am using momentum indicator for final confirmation. Sierra chart. Nice, man. Sierra chart. I hear great things about him. What do you think? Doing tap scalping 10 ticks MES. You're in and out of those trades then. Do I have another solution? I'm not sure what momentum indicator you're using, but what do you need a solution for? It sounds like you're doing pretty good. Today feels like luck after winning 6 or 7 trades. Really, motivation? It feels like luck? What do you mean by that? Today feels like... You mean you were not expecting to take so many wins today? I'm so happy to hear that, though. Even if you traded this range here, man, you would have cleaned up here. Just trading this little range in here really would have cleaned things up. All right, let me take a look at... here. What about that crypto, man? Crypto really gave it up over the weekend, kind of gave you the heads up. Crypto gave you the heads up over the weekend. So I'm going to show you guys something real quick on the crypto front. So I had a short on Ethereum. And my stop loss was originally at 1830. So I was here going into Friday. I was at 1830 was my stop. I had my stop at 1830. Let's see, this was Saturday. This was Friday. Okay, so I put my stop right in here, I had my stop right in here, 1835. So I survived this little run on Saturday. Let me see. Where was it? Oh yeah, here. Yeah, I survived this little run on Saturday morning at 4 a.m. I survived this. I woke up in the morning. I was like, wow, man, this thing is doing really good. I'm up nicely. I was up like 30% on my short here. And then the market, so then I moved my stop loss to break even, was 1808 was my break even. So I'm like, wow, we're really crushing it. I'm going to move my stop to break even. Can I tell you that this thing came back up to take my stop? And I was like, whatever, man. Maybe, maybe I'll get another opportunity after it sweeps the highs. Never swept the highs. And then went from 1812, it just took me out, 1816, took me out by 8 points, and went down to 1400. Oh my God, I would have cleaned up so much on that short, but it got away from me and I didn't want to chase it. I'm like, I don't want to chase this thing. I caught it when it was like here somewhere, and I'm like, I don't want to chase. I didn't think it'd go down to 1400. But man, what a dump on crypto. BTC was kind of the same thing. We went from about 83 down to 74. Almost 10,000 on BTC. Tesla's having one spectacular day here with a move down to 213. I wanted to see the sub 200s, man, on Tesla. Really would want to start buying that thing up. Nvidia's sub 100 today, $86. Wow, man. Telling you, things are going on sale, huh? For real. For sure they are. All right, well, we will keep an eye on all this stuff. We'll keep an eye on all this stuff. The Big Mag 7. But right now, I just want to focus more on the NQ. See if we can find some good stuff in here. Accept me on Discord. Oh, I got you, brother. I'll accept you on Discord right now. Maybe you can explain to me what you're talking about. Tharanga, I didn't get your Discord request yet. I saw the pending and I didn't see you in pending. But just let me know whenever you're ready, brother. I'll help you out. All right, so right now I'm taking a look at the 12. Still looks kind of strong. Doesn't really look like there's much going on there. Wow, what huge moves, man. What huge moves. Everything's like, there's no candle on this chart except for maybe these dojis that are less than 100 points, right? Even if we look at this, like this little candle right here, the body of that is 50 points. Wow. Even the smallest of the small candles here are 100 points. These little things here. Man, today you're either going to make a ton of money, and you should run if you do, or you're going to lose your shirt. It's one or the other. It's one or the other today. Yeah. Guys, if we can get 50 likes on the stream today, if you got to get you guys to smash that like button, we'll do a 50K giveaway, 50K eval giveaway. What a day, though, man. What a day. Everybody was, and I had a feeling that everyone's thinking today's going to be Black Monday. You heard that from everywhere. Everybody was saying Black Monday, Black Monday, Black Monday. I'm like, they're going to rip the face off of the bears today, man. And he sure did. I mean, aside from giving the bears all this opportunity overnight, right around 2 a.m. started to buy this thing up. Asia started to buy this thing up. London continued at 4 a.m. I think that's when it opens up, more or less. Or is it? No, London doesn't open up at 4. Right around, where's the London open? I should mark it out on my chart. London closes at 11. So it has to be somewhere around like 6. Does anyone know what time the London open is? It's like 5 or 6 a.m. somewhere in that time, right? Somewhere in that time frame. And it looks like even then, we had a little bit of a sell-off, but not much. Coming into the open, we had that last minute kind of attempt to drive the market down and rip these stops from right here. And the market just took off. Market just went wild this morning. Right at the open, 9:30, we get the volume start to kick in here, trapping these traders short in this vicinity. So this area is probably going to be protected. It's funny how they are stopping these prices at the 5% limit downs. I think they want a lot of these prop traders to stay in. They stopped here at this 5% limit down. They did the same thing on Friday, which was crazy. And then we just ripped it for 1,700 points straight to the upside, which was insane. I saw this whole thing happen. I just couldn't trade it. Oh man. And then we go and we chop sideways. Right now it looks like she is trying to break out though. Looks like she is trying to go higher. We will try something. We'll try something. We're trying to pass some evals today. You could pass an eval with 1 micro today. No problem. You guys passing any evals today? You guys taking, are you trading paper trading? Evals? Are you guys doing some live trading? What are you guys trading today, man? Let's start this poll. Let's see what you guys are trading today. If you guys are actually in the market today. London hours at 3 a.m. to 11:30. Is it that early? Is it that early? I thought it was a little bit later. Wow. Well, London is at 3 a.m. So looks like that London hours. Yeah, looks like London bought this thing up too. Asia and London. And then we had this big reversal here right before the open. Chopping trader short and going high. Yeah, I think she is going to try to see if she can tap into this area here. Looks like she's trying hard. I don't really see a sign of weakening. Nvidia. What's Nvidia doing? Nvidia looks like she's trying to rip too. What a weird chart on Nvidia though. The price action on Nvidia, like, what the heck is that? What kind of shape is that? This looks like an EKG monitor when you have signs of life. Yeah, Nvidia's looking weird. It's hard to say here what she's going to do next. I'm going to remain a little patient here because I do think she's going to go. I think she wants to go higher. I think a long, something like this would not be the stop right here under the demand zone of this candle. Targeting 1,400 points. No, I'm just kidding. Targeting maybe these highs here. 258 points. 31 points to the downside. Actually, sorry. That would be risking approximately 86 points to the downside, 200 to the upside. Yeah, I'm not sure. The thing with these candles here, these absorption candles, these bullish absorption candles, when you see these at the top of a move, what seems to be the top of a move, if the next candle does not close green, then you're more likely to roll over. This might give you a sign of exhaustion. If this next candle closes green and not red, then that's probably a good indication that it's going to keep going higher, and a good stop loss would be in here. Okay, that's probably the trade I'm going to take if I can have this thing here confirm. We have about 9 minutes left to confirm. Hopefully she doesn't launch before those 9 minutes have confirmed. There's a very good chance that could happen. Uh, 100% of you have said paper account today. 2 votes so far, though. I mean, what does a trade on here even look like? Let me put on a long here. What does that even look like? This is a paper trade. I just want to see what that would look like. $7,000 stop loss. $9,000 TP. Yeah, it's insane. I mean, this is 3 minis though. So this is 3 minis on paper account. Yeah, but this is wild, right? Let's take a closer look here. There are signs of this thing topping. So what I will say is there is a sign here. After this, we could see a possible rollover, maybe in the next candle or two, maybe the next 3 candles from after this one forms. There could be a peaking happening here. It's very likely. It's very likely. This area here, all of this area here was a big supply zone earlier from today, as noted here with this big wick. I don't expect it to go to the top of the wick. That'd be pretty crazy if it did. We'd be 5% limit up. That'd be like a 10% range on the day. That'd be a 10% range on the day if we did that, because we went 5% limit down earlier today. If we go 5% limit up, that'd be wild, man. That would be really something else. I think we could do it if we get some really bullish news. That could be some really huge catalyst, right? We'd have to say Trump would have to come on and say, okay, work things out with China. They're gonna lay off their tariffs. We're gonna lay off our tariffs, something like that, right? That's the only way I could see this market possibly taking a move higher. I mean that high. That would be wild. Let's take a look at the Qs here on a very higher time frame to see if maybe this is not over. As far as like the weekly goes, let's see if we still have more room here. Well, I'm sure there's always more room, right? There's always room. All right, let's see percentage-wise what kind of a move we're having here. So let's go to the weekly here on the NQ. We're going to go to the weekly on the NQ. And we're going to pull a fib from the last swing low to the swing high. And right now, we just tapped the 50% mark. But look at this right here, the golden pocket. The golden pocket lines up perfectly with this area here. This area has a lot of... Oh, I don't know if I can do it. Sorry. Wrong shape. Okay. This area right here lines up perfectly with all of this right here, this congestion. So the perfect target for the NQ would be around 14.9, 14.8. I think the NQ can make it down here very easily. Let's not talk about the 786. The 786 is down here at 13. Or, God forbid, we make it down to 10K. That would be more than a 50% retracement of where we've made it as our highs. That would be really wild. But it looks like a very probable area is 15K. If we get down to 15K, guys, this is the, I would say, a lot of people like to say generational opportunity. I mean, I wouldn't shy away from buying in the zone. I would not shy away one bit from buying in the zone if we could make it there. But the fibs don't lie, guys. Men lie, women lie, but fibs don't lie. You guys ever heard that before? I think it's very possible. We'll see. We'll give it some time. Let's do this too, which we haven't done in a very long time. What do you see there, guys? This is called confluence, man. Confluence. Like take a look at this. This is really crazy how this it just works out so perfectly. We got a hit here. Maybe we get another retracement back up to the maybe we get another retracement back up to the golden pocket on the way back up, and then maybe we get another dump to 10K, something like that. I could form a head and shoulders later. That would be pretty wild. But right now my first target would be here. Maybe then we get a dead cat bounce to 19,000, 20,000, something like that, and then another nasty ripper to the downside to 10K. That would be typical NQ, right? That would be something that I think could very well happen. This is on the weekly though, so give this time to play out. This is not going to happen this week or next, but this could take some time to play out. Let's see how long this could take. Give me a second here. Let's see if I can find the tool that I'm looking for. This could take us about this could take us 2 years for it to play out. 97 bars, that would be 97 weeks. You know, it could take us 1.5 to 2 years to play out. So we could have, you know, a bit of what they call a dead cat bounce. And then we can break down. It could happen. Could happen. Anything's possible. You guys could clip this if you want. Oh, we almost hit our TP there. Wow. And we're almost about to hit our stop loss now. It's pretty wild. This price action is wild. All right, so we'll leave this alone. Actually, just gonna leave that on there. Yeah, it's a wild price action. Okay. Yeah, let me circle back here. Wow, we're getting that pump, aren't we? Sure, we're getting that pump. I don't trust it though. I think we could be getting a reversal sometime after we break through this level of 17,777, whatever that is. But it's fun, right? To watch these imaginary numbers. Yeah, she's about to give us a ripper here. Can she give us this ripper? Check the ripper. You guys want to hear something boneheaded I did the other day? So I passed 3 evals on one shot because I was copy trading 3 evals, and then later on I forgot to double check my account when I went to go trade another trade, and I continued to trade one of my evals that had already passed. Needless to say, I blew that eval. So out of the 3 evals that I passed, I really only passed 2. Because I didn't realize that I didn't have the proper account on. Always check what account you're trading, guys. I made such a bonehead move, man. That was my fault. Made a huge mistake there. But I learned. You either win or you learn, and that time I learned. Okay. Reversal is more and more probable here. It's getting very, very probable to get a reversal, but it looks like we are going to be getting this move higher first. If we get this move higher, I would like to see us break this recent high at 17.8, let's say 17,800. Then from here, I think we might be smelling a rollover. It's looking very probable. Very probable. So this was a good indication here. This little candle here, this bullish absorption candle, did give us the right inclination here about the market wanting to go higher. Now, I didn't give this candle enough time to develop because when I put this paper trade on, it just wasn't really developing, but I had a stronger feeling that it wanted to go higher. than it reversing at this point. I think it wanted to take the liquidity from here, and I think it also wants to also tap into the supply zone. So once we do get in here though, watch for the rollover, or maybe even now, but careful. I know she wants it soon. Could also be possible to get a short squeeze going too. She's been known to do crazier things than just this. It's possible too. Guys, is the music too loud? Is the music okay? I had to reset my OBS, so I'm not sure if the music levels are still all right. If we do get another move down, very simple place to look to take profits will probably be this trend line if we extend over. Yeah, good movement though. Good movement so far. Really good movement. Thank you, Biblical. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I had to take a personal morning, man. Not even a personal day, a personal couple hours. And I needed it, man. I sure did. I sure did need it, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll shake it off once I hit the gym later. But it was a pretty rough weekend, and this morning wasn't that much better. So I needed just a mental morning, man. Sometimes it happens, and I hate trading that way. So it's probably a good thing because I probably would have blown up every account in sight. Probably would have activated more accounts just to blow them up. Trading takes it out of you. Yeah, nothing. To be honest with you, nothing to do with trading. All to do with my personal life. But I will tell you this much: when personal life ain't going well, the trading is gonna go even worse. So I'm kind of glad I stood away from it, man. You're about to head out? Well, man, I hope you're green. I'm not sure, Biblical. I haven't checked the Discord, but I hope you're green. If you guys are new here, we do have a Discord where we cheer each other on. We have groups where we're accountable to the group. It's improved my trading. It's improved a lot of people's trading. And right now you can still get the opportunity to sign up for our accountability groups. We call them the STAR program. Let's see, you guys are actually brave today. I think some of you have been trading. Okay, 20% have been trading evals, 20% is trading funded, and 50% of you guys have been trading paper accounts. All right. Yeah, I don't blame you for heading out, man. If you took something out of the market today, consider yourself very lucky. Yeah, I think we get a little pop here. If we don't get a pop here, that's going to be a pretty nasty spill over. You know what, MH? I'm not sure if you're still here, but MH Test earlier said he had a problem. He made too much money on his PA. I actually read over the weekend that a trader said that the best way to actually keep your prop accounts open longer is to ignore the consistency rule and just blow your accounts up early on. So let's just say the consistency rule is like, I don't know, 30%. And 30% would be like, I don't know, $900, let's say. If you could make $5,000 on the day, just go ahead and make as much money as you can. And eventually you will hit that consistency rate. You'll have to trade longer, but she said, make as much money as you can during the early stages of your PA. Forget the consistency part. Just fund that account as much as you can. And then after you've gotten to a payout, then you can start trading, smaller. Yeah, so That's what it made a lot of sense. She said that that is actually the best kept secret in the prop industry, is that you don't have you see, a lot of people get so caught up in having to be in the consistency rule to get that payout, and that they forget that there really is no downside to making too much money. If you make too much, you just have to trade longer, and you can still be consistent, right? Consistency rule doesn't mean that you have to make 90%, I mean 30% of the minimum payout amount. Let's just say the minimum payout amount is like, I don't know, you have to make the threshold plus minimum payout. Let's say it's 3 grand. It doesn't mean you have to make 900. If 30 is the 30% consistency, 30 times 3,000 is 900. It just means that you got to make 30% of any number. So let's just say you end up making 10 grand. It just means you got to make 3 grand on the day. 20 grand, you got to make 6 grand on a day. So it don't get bogged down by thinking you only can make 900. So that's what she was saying. And biblical says that exactly, but people want payouts so quickly they don't like that. It's the lie from the prop firms getting fats. Yeah. So biblical is agreeing with that sentiment. He says that it's a kind of a people's greed that they want to get paid out so quickly that they're willing to forego the bigger picture. So MH, if you're still there, it might not be a bad thing that you're up 9K on the day. You just have to be a G and make more money. Trade longer. Just trade for more days. You don't have to make 9 grand every day, but you just got to trade a little bit longer. And here we are trying to make this 9 grand here on this paper account. We're getting there. We're getting close. There might be a little pop here. Yeah, I think there could still be. Yeah. Biblical says that's the prop firms lie. Don't let them lie to you guys. The prop firms have a lot of ways to keep us from becoming too profitable. A lot of them are masqueraded in ways to be a more consistent trader. But to be honest with you, a lot of great traders, like real traders, or real prop traders, like ones who actually work for prop firms, have said that trading for a prop firm is like boxing with one arm tied behind your back. Or he might have even said both hands tied behind your back. So we are at a disadvantage a lot of times if we do follow all the rules exactly the way that they say. 1 second, guys. We got the payout. Look at that. Back secured. I'm still here. Yes. Like that better. Yeah, you know what? That's not such a bad idea, man. What's up, Joanna? That's up. What's up? Let's get at least double the target then. Start taking payouts. Yeah, man. You could do that. That's for sure. All right. So now, guys, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. So we've taken out this level, which is for me, I think it's a pretty good level here. This was the high, not the highest, but the high there. Right now we're getting some bearish absorption going. I wouldn't mind selling this thing. I mean, it might be a little early to sell it, but this is a paper trade. This is what I'm looking for on my eval too, to be honest with you. Give us a minute here to percolate. But this is the trade that I'm looking for here. Stop loss and maybe somewhere up here. TP right down here at the trend line. Wow, 22,000. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try possible short here. See how this thing goes. Let's see how this candle closes here. Yeah, this might be a good. See, we had the first trap in here, and it pushed a little harder. With this next trap, we got a good move down already. Probably several hundred points. God knows how big this move is. I think she may have just a little bit more of a push. We're at 100 points already. That's wild. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off right now, and I'm gonna give it a little bit of time here. I think she may retap into here a little bit more, maybe just maybe come and grab some early entries, and then we'll see if we take this on some evals. We got our evals standing by. Evals standing by. This could be a nice trade for us. So my thoughts are we could test this trend line again. From up here down to the trend line. Last week's low area, 17.4 maybe? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll give it a little bit of time here. We'll give it a few minutes because it looks like she doesn't want to reverse back down. Remember what I've said, this yellow candle, a lot of times when it's at the top of a move, it will signal exhaustion and roll over. When it's in the middle of a move or the beginning of a move, it does show you that it could be trusted as far as where a stop loss can go and the market can move higher. So the same thing happens with bearish absorption. Bearish absorption, if the next candle ends up being red after this, that means that the move is probably very strong, and this will serve as a stop loss, very good stop loss, because the bears defended this area and they're pushing it down, or here the bulls defended this area and they're pushing it up. I'm thinking of going short after this candle closes. After this candle closes, after it gives me an indication whether it wants to continue higher. I already took profits on this little paper short just because I do think that it does want to retest up here. Or might even put in for a short squeeze. That's a very possible thing too. Watch out with the short squeeze. But these are the indications I look for. We are thinking about it. We got some time here though. So I personally am not going to trade any live accounts today, guys, or funded accounts. I'm just going to trade evals today. It's a wild day. It's a really wild day. Wouldn't want to wreck any perfectly good accounts. I'm going to wait for the volatility to calm down a little bit before we start wrecking ourselves. So we're under 100 now on the 3 minute. We're at 99 on the ATR on the 3 minute. The VIX is calming down a lot too, back down to 31 from the 34, 35 that we were at earlier. Yeah, The only thing that scares me here is the short squeeze. That's the only thing that scares me here, is that if they're putting in for a short squeeze, very probable that they could do that. We'll find out right in here. This right here could be their target for the short, for the lows. If they lose this area here, I feel like they can definitely get to this trend line. But if they bounce from here and start going higher, they're probably going to want to put in a short squeeze. A lot of bears in the market, though. A lot of people thinking they can get ride this market down. That'll be a perfect opportunity for bulls to be like, really? So you think you're going to go short? Right now, it is working out. You always got to play both sides of that coin. So I'm giving this candle another 5 minutes before deciding which direction I want to go in. It'll close in 5 minutes. Yeah, I do strongly believe in this move down. If we can manage to break this level. Yeah, right now she's pulling right back up. She might even retest this area again. And then we'll see if she continues higher. If she continues higher, then this would be an ideal place to put a stop, even though it might cost you $600 if you're wrong. I'm on the 12-minute time frame right now. Joanna, sorry, I didn't make that clear. I'm on a 12-minute time frame. I like 12 because it fits into a hour 5 times. I like that. It's a little bit of a mathematical reason. I like the way it gives me a little bit of a different insight than a 15. It's not quite a 15, but not quite a 10. Somewhere in between. So it looks like she is trying to push back higher. She did also hold up the 21 on the 3-minute. She swept the candle here where there was a demand. Just want to see what she does up here. The closer she gets here, the better the short would be, because obviously your stop loss wouldn't be as bad. Yeah. Just be wary of the short squeeze. This is how short squeezes start. You start just like that. Yeah, the margin increases on the brokers has been non-stop. I got like 2 emails from AMP over the weekend. I haven't got any messages from Webull, but I couldn't find where their margin changes are taking place. Ninja Trader is still 1K for a mini. That's crazy. And a micro on AMP is 3K. Yeah, that's nuts. Don't leave large amounts of cash aside on your broker. Use your margin. Yeah, that's pretty wild. The difference is really, really wild there. Oh, the European Union says that they're ready to negotiate with the United States. Says that they've offered 0 for 0 tariffs. Oh, look at that. Look at them apples. This announcement was made by the European Commissioner President Ursula von der Leyen. Wow. Von der Leyen. Europe is always ready for a good deal. Look at that. Stranger things have happened. Alright, so right now she is trying to retest this high here. So I say patience is always really, really good, because you're going to see here this price action possibly either put in for a short squeeze or roll over. It all depends on what happens on this next candle. Because right now she's looking still a bit uncertain about what she wants to do here. That's what I'm trying to give her time to do things. But the rollover is very possible. Remember, this whole box that I outlined in here is a bearish absorption area, or it's actually a supply area. The bearish absorption, I call it because this whole candle was a bearish absorption. I'll take them. Okay, so then I'll go at 3. Okay. But I'll go. Okay, no problem. All right, just don't leave until I get there. All right, thank you. All right, guys. Yeah, I forgot my dad has a dentist appointment today. I have to take him in a little bit. But I do like this short here. Let's see, the candle's going to close in 14 seconds. Looks like she did try. She did try. She did try here. She's losing it. She's losing it. Let's see what kind of moves she puts in. All right, she still looking a bit uncertain. Yeah. And she's still pushing higher. Yeah, she looks like she's trying it. She's trying to fake people out here to go higher, or she's actually gonna make an attempt. Almost look like a half-hearted attempt here. Try to scare people out of their positions. But we'll see. We'll see here. She's trying. She's trying. Yeah, she's getting pushed here. You taking the car?
No,
Oh. Yeah, looks like they're still having a little bit of trouble here. I did put this on my evals. It looks like I'm going to get stopped out of this one. So I did get stopped out of that one there. And I'm down a little bit on that one. This one looks like it still has a chance, a fighting chance here. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, wall price action right now. It looks like we are possibly putting in a little bit of a short-term top to roll over back to the bottom of the trend. But if she does decide to continue going higher, then this is the beginning of a short squeeze. These moves are humongous. I'll tell you, huge. Wow. She's still going. She's still going here. It looks like she is going to try that the higher levels again. Got it. Disconnected from all my sessions. That's not cool. Let's see what happens. She's either going to get the flush of flushes here, or she's going to go and rip higher. Very good chance that she rip higher. Five minutes and 40 seconds left on this candle. And we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, she's just going higher here. That's a shame. That's a shame. Okay. She's taking the highs. Yeah, we still got this one on here. Oh, probably going to get stopped out there. Perhaps. Let's see. Yeah. Green candle after purple candle means that bulls are still in control here. And that the trap has not been done set yet. Has not done being set. We still got a chance. Still got a chance there. Yeah, let's see if she wants to continue going higher. A good possibility that she will here. 17.9 might be the next target she has in store. If there is a short squeeze that she wants to put in. Be a funky looking short squeeze though. And let's look at the higher time frames, the 2 hour and the 30 minutes. See what that tells us. Yeah, looks like a possible slowdown. Still green here. People are still buying. Yeah, I would be patient here. Wait for this next candle to play out. We got saved by a tick here on the short, on the paper trade. On the eval, looks like she has a little bit of room to breathe, but I don't know if it's going to hold. Yeah. No one ever said these trades would be easy. Especially on a day like this. Yeah, she's still pushing here. We might get stopped out on her eval here. Our paper trade might get stopped out in a few. Yeah, we're still being patient here. I'll be right back, guys. Right back. I can't believe that paper trade is still on. But we'll see what she actually wants to do here. And we'll see if there's actually a possibility to get a move lower. My eval would like it. But this could be a beautiful setup for a short squeeze. Is kind of what it's looking like. What's up, Laughter? Giant Diver, what are you guys doing? Hey, fellas, not trading anymore today. Decent green for me. That's great, man. Laughter says no one listens to me. Hey, they just laugh at me in the chat rooms. I said this morning that the market wants people to continue to sell, but it will be the bulls' turn today. They just kicked me out. Troller. Is that what they called you? A troller? We're on Top Step? Where were you? On Top Step TV? I'm going to write that guy Michael a letter, man. Tell him to take it easy on you. Yeah, that's my buddy, man. You can't be making fun of him like that. He knows what he's talking about. I'm sorry to hear that, Laughter. I believe in you. Next time, just tell me. Send me a message on Discord, and I'll believe you. Actually, I was saying the same thing earlier, just a little while ago. I was saying that so many people calling out for Black Monday that, of course, the opposite had to have occurred, right? Because when Black Monday actually happened, nobody was expecting it. Nobody was expecting, oh, today's going to be Black Monday, hey. No, the market likes to catch people sleeping. They like to catch people off, not paying attention. Catch them off guard. You know? We might get this moved down. We're getting this pushed down here pretty nicely. Very good, very, very good. Yeah, let's see if we can get this pushed down to the Friday's close at 17,539. That looks like a possible spot. All right, she's moving. I'm about to hit the TP here on this place right here. Maybe we get a TP there. $17,550. Yeah, I got a TP here set on my live account at 17,558. Stop is at break even now with a little, decent room. And the evals here look like they might take a TP. I'm gonna add another one. We took one off there. Cool. See if we continue going. See if we can get a little bit more of a push here. This one's in the money now, which I like. We held off and it looks like it's gonna do all right, hopefully. Hopefully we don't get a full blown reversal back up now. That would be terrible. Just terrible. If we do, I'm just gonna protect the position here. Our live account is doing all right. Look, check that out. Live account here looks like he's about to hit TP. Pretty soon, if we do, we'll make a nice little hit for the day. I'd like to see it get down there. See if she can push a little bit more. Yeah, looks like the bears are back in control here. All right, come on. Can we hit that TP? 7,558. Oh man, we just missed it. Oh man, she might be coming back now, huh? She done with us? I don't know. She said, I gave you the opportunity, buddy. You didn't want to take it. Laughter says, the uncertainty of, Trump is stupid. Tariffs, shame on him. Tariffs are done by all countries. We also had a 2-year bull market. It's okay to have a bear market. We needed to adapt the traders. Yeah, you know what? We've kicked that can down the road. We've kicked the can down the road for so long that really what we're doing right now is we're getting the medicine that we were supposed to have during COVID. We never got the recession, downturn, market crash. We never got it. They just kept pumping more liquidity, more money, more stimulus checks, more everything into the market. basically keeping the patient alive on artificial means. Like you're using artificial ways to prop up the market, and of course it's going to look good, but really you can keep somebody alive for a long time too, but they're not alive on their own, their own ability. It's the same thing with the economy. The economy has been propped up for so long that it's time for the patient to get the medicine, just like Trump has been saying. Hopefully we get this little move down here into the 540s here. I'm hoping here for the next TP, also my live account, and my evals here would be greatly appreciated if we could get that. What made you take that shorts move? Probably stupidity. I'll tell you in 1 second. Let me just try to get out of these. Let me see if we can take a TP here at the 540s, 550s. We might get it now. And I'll break down my analysis for you. Would love to see that tap. Would love to see that tap of the 540. This is the close from Friday. That's why I'm taking TP there. I think we might be able to get it. All right, she's moving, she's moving, she's moving, she's moving. Oh, come on, just push a little more. What's wrong with you? Just push it, girl. Just push it. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Come on, just a little gentle push. Gentle push, gentle. Let's see what's going on here on the shorter time frames. I think she wants to do it. I really do. Let me see. That was a bullish candle being pushed down. It looks like she might pop soon. Yikes. 3 minute doesn't look great. But that looks even worse. Yeah, if I get stopped, whatever, I'll take it like a man, because I really do think that she can come down a bit more. She's gonna make it difficult here, aren't she? Aren't you? Come on, girl. Don't do us like that. Don't do us dirty. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't looking for much on this move here. We're just looking for your Friday's close. There's a good chance she could even make it to the bottom of this trend line, which she probably will. She probably will. That's why I have my paper trade here. You know, she's not making it easy, but I will explain to you guys why I took this trade and why I believe she can make it to at least the 550s here. Wow. She's really giving a hard time. Really giving a hard time. Yeah. Let's see if she can do it. The 550s are still on the table, girl, or are you done? Or are you done? Yeah, it looks like she's coming back all the way, isn't she? All the way. She's like, you didn't want to take what I gave you? I'll take it all back. I'll take it all back and then some. Yeah. Alright, she's coming. She's coming. She might still do it. We'll see, we'll see. She's not 100% sure yet what she wants to do, she said. We still got this eval on. We still got the, we're about to get stopped here on this one though. Could she survive? I mean, I get it. I get it if she wants to go back higher, because she always does the unexpected. Alright, cool, cool. We still got this one on. She'll be a nasty stop out if we get hit. She'll cost us. Alright, she's coming back. She's coming back. Looks like she's coming back. Yeah, looks like she's coming back. Nasty price action right now. Got stopped out of my eval. Got stopped out of my live account. She'll probably end up coming back down now. We'll see how she plays out here. Oh, she still wants higher. Oh, she's putting in for a short squeeze. Excuse me. Yeah, she's putting in for a short squeeze, looks like. Yeah, short squeeze coming in. Okay. Either that, she's really going to make this short impossible. Or difficult, I should say. Wow. Yeah. Cool story here. Not really. She's having a really hard time giving up these higher prices, even though we know she wants to. Oh no. Short squeeze time. Yeah, looks like she's putting in that short squeeze. Yep, that's all she's doing. Since most of us are short term traders, don't be afraid. The smaller time frame, 30-second chart works too. Yeah, I have the 3-minute up on my right hand side here. And it looks like she might be putting in a bull flag. So it looks like she will be stopping us out. Should have just taken the profits when I was in profits. Yeah. All right. Right now, no bueno still. Trying to get this price action here to kind of give us a little bit of a breakdown to the 500s, 550s. As of right now, she's a very ball. Still more bullish action. See if this candle can turn red for us. Let's see what she wants to do. See if it's to the downside, to the upside here. Oh, nope. She is going higher. She still wants to go higher. She still has that bullish tendency here. The stuff that she's doing could possibly be short squeezes. It's looking that way. Kind of looking that way. All right. Yeah, I still got this trade on with my eval. But the bulls are still out. I think they are trying to put in for a bull for a short squeeze. The bulls are still out. Bulls are still out, guys. They were at least just a few moments ago. All right. Might be getting lucky here. Might be getting lucky. Let's see if we have the luck of the Irish today. Let's see if we have the luck of the Irish. Any follow through? Any follow through here? Can we get some follow through? Looks like we might. Might get a little follow through. Can she push in one clean direction? I'm hoping she can. She'll keep us in the game here. she's still clowning. She's still clowning us. Oh, you took another one on the 15-second chart? Wow, man. You're something else, man. Let's see what the 30-second says here. I don't know. Yeah, I'm watching her on a smaller time frames. Looks like some continuation happening now. NQ crazy moves, yeah. That spread on the NQ versus the ES Don. I have it. Yeah. Oh. She is not certain what she wants to do at all here, is she? We're waiting. We're being patient. Yeah, I know. Waiting for her to hit her target here. Hopefully she has a change of heart and goes down to that 500 level that we were waiting on. See if we can get her to do that. It's a brand new candle. We got 10 minutes left in it, but a very good chance that we get a move down. She's fighting it though, tooth and nail. She is certainly fighting it. It's kind of putting in like a wedge here too. All right, let's see if she'll give us this hit to 500. Yeah, we have a chance. We have a chance. Not a great one, but we have a chance. All right, let's see a quick move here to 540. 540 would be nice. Storm, what's up, brother? Yeah, there's some crazy moves here, right? right, we're going to get that 540. Can we get that 540 hit, the first one? 540, 540, come on. All right, see if we get this 540 push. Still think we can. We've been clowning around a lot at the higher price range, but we may just slow grind down and just continue getting the stopping people out. Slow grind up, slow grind down, slow grind up, slow grind down. Let's see if she'll finally hit this 540. 540 level. I know we all know she wants the 540 level. Man, but she just wants to come back for stop losses every opportunity she gets. She'll take a low out, then she'll come back higher. She'll take a low and she'll come back higher. Man. Can she just give us this 540? All right, she's trying now. Some will say the market will gravitate to the point of control on a volume profile, negative 330. Could be. That's at 17,324. We're going to see. We're going to see if that's what she wants. Oh, we're up nice on this one. We're up nice on this one. I think we can hit 5. Where is this here? 4. Yeah, 440. All right, let's see. Not sure, but we're going to be patient. Take a little more risk off of this. Risking 138 to make 400 here on 1 micro, which is crazy. And see if we can get this push down to 540. Come on, baby girl, I believe in you. I believe in this 540. I know you can do it. That's Friday's close. I know you want that level. All right, we're about to take our first TP on our live account. I hope we can. I'm going to play Fortnite. Take care. That's probably more productive. Let's hold the 17,153. Yeah, I have a runner on. Texas and house people. All right, we're about to hit that 540 possibly. Come on, 540. Can we tap it? Come on, 540. Tap that nice 540 level. Oh, are you serious? Are you gonna miss me like that? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Push it, girl. Push that 540. You know you want it. I got 540 here as my first TP on my live account. Come on, baby. Push that thing. Come on. All right, we got the first TP. Thank God. All right, let's see if she'll keep rolling. All right, I'm leaving this runner on here. If we can get this runner to run to 17,443, we'll take our second TP here on our live account. And I think it's safe now to move this to break even here. I don't know about safe, but we're going to do it. And we got one more TP here at 443 if we can make it there. Let's see if she's willing to help us out today. Can you help out the cause, NQ? Can you help out the cause? I think she's willing to do it. I think she's willing to do it. We're hitting the 21 here on the 12. Come on, girl, hit it. Hit it. We got that same trade here on whatever this is called. Trade of 8. Trade of 5. See what kind of push you can give here. There could be a demand zone. Minutes left in that candle. Two minutes left in that candle. Looks like we're getting pretty close here to this TP here. Hopefully we can get this one at least. Could be getting a change of structure soon here. I still haven't forgot about you, Giant Diver. I'm going to go over my analysis for this short. Yeah, right now I'm thinking that there's two reasons why she may want to come here. Golden pocket lines up perfectly with this trend line here as well. Check this out here. Golden pocket right here lines up perfectly with the trend line. So I'm hoping we can get that tap. Oh, we got a new sub. It's been a while since we had a new sub. It's been a while, man. Welcome to Medi Chokri. Medi Chokri. Welcome to the channel, brother. Hopefully you're enjoying today's trading. Hopefully you're green. Hopefully we can get to green here. It would be very nice if we can tap this TP here at 17,443. Right now we're keeping our fingers crossed for it. On our live account, same thing here with our eval. We're at break even here. Hopefully we can hit the 17,456. That would be nice. Right now it's looking kind of difficult for her to continue in one solid direction. She keeps wanting to grind down. That grind up was not that much fun either. Let's see if she can give us one little push here. It'd be nice to see her give us a little push down. Yeah, she's going to come back up. Yeah, she keeps doing the same thing. She keeps doing the same thing, man. She keeps doing the same thing. That was dirty. That was dirty. That was so dirty. I'll tell you guys, that was dirty. Stop run. The volume kicked up on that. We're still in it here. We're still in it here. I don't know what she just did. She just took me out of my She just took me out of my position on my live account though. Oh, it's power hour. Can we get any more power than what we've gotten today? It's power hour. She don't gotta make it easy. But it is power hour. Yeah, looks like she got me, man. Looks like she got me. Yeah, she got me with the live account. The evals are still in. I was being a little bit more cautious with the live account and she got me. Another cool 1K on a 15-second chart saved me from spike in the zone today. Good for you, man. Yeah, this is nuts. What's the ATR at the moment? The ATR right now, has it cooled off? It's cooled off considerably. It's at 85 now. Man, she got me, man. She got me so good. She got me so good. It's hilarious. She got me so stinking good. She gonna try us again? Man, it sure was a battle. Ain't we have to work this hard for a short? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. To me, that was 90% that was a stop run, and we just experienced right there. Now she'll come back down. Before she goes higher, I think she'll come back down to retest this last week's low. 17,386. Structurally, that's what I think. We'll see, though. We'll see. Oh, man. Horrible. I'm looking at the higher time frames right now. It did look like a rocket ship earlier. Cooled down a lot. I would expect a tap of the VWAP. I would say a tap of the VWAP. Yeah. She's going down, huh? So surprised. So shocked here. Wow, this is so bearish. Might give it to 411. Yeah, there she goes. Yeah, eval's looking great. Live account got taken. Ah, man, that sucks. Yeah, even though the price action, the size of these candles, like the ATR is wild, the choppiness isn't all too familiar. The choppiness is still here. This morning, no, but right now, yes. It's power hour. Let's see if we can get some power into this move. At least we can get a nice hit here on our evals. So we get a good hit into the 400s here. See if we can book some profits here. There we get a nice push. We're tapping that trend line. I think we'll go a little bit past that trend line. Okay. I think she's gonna go. I think she's gonna go. Yeah, she wants to dump here to last week's low pretty bad. Pretty certain about that. All right, so let me kind of break down this short that I took here for Giant Diver, and anyone else who is willing to take a look. So first of all, we've got our main chart here. The whole area, I was mentioning to you guys earlier that there's going to be a supply zone. We had this level here that was going to be, obviously you had positions that wanted liquidity and positions that had to be taken out. So we broke through here. And then we also had these traps down here. We had one trap, and then we had the second trap here. And what I saw was that the price actually was getting weaker. It was getting weaker. And then I started to see consecutive purple candles in a row. I saw it here. I saw the yellow one, which was bullish absorption, followed by bearish absorption. That there gave me an indication that the market is, this was kind of propped up almost in a way for people to get bullish, faking us out, manipulation. Then they brought it back down the opposite way, brought it back up one more time like I expected. And then from then, I saw the market getting weaker. So definitely wanted to see this move come back down to the trend line. Obviously, I got stopped out a couple of times on the way down there, but all in all, it looks like we probably are going to end up tapping last week's low here, more than likely, right? So that's the reason why I thought this short would be a decent move here. It wasn't as fast and smooth as I would have liked it. It was very choppy on the way down. But now it looks like she may have found a little bit of a low for now. I would love to see her tap the overnight high here, at 285, and the VWAP at 240. These are the next targets for the downside. I think she can do it. I think she will give it to us if we just stay patient. And that's the reason why I took the short. First, this was a supply area, and then this was a liquidity area. And then we started to get the bearish absorption here. We had the traps down here in the delta. So I was expecting a rollover. And we got somewhat of a rollover. And that's the reason why I took a Giant Diver. What time frame is this on the chart? It's a 12-minute. 12-minute. And here on the... here on this eval, it's 15-minute. See if we can nail this. Would be nice if we could. I really do prefer trading on Project X so much better than on Tradevate. It's just such better an experience. Just a much better experience. Like, look at the candle on this, right? Very smooth. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me show you guys here. Look at on Tradevate. The candle here is very jittery, very going to give you anxiety just looking at it. Meanwhile, the candle on the Project X, so smooth, so much smoother. Setting the stop loss and the take profits so much easier on this as well. On Tradevate, you kind of have to manually do it, and it's kind of all over the place. It takes you a long time. We have hotkeys here on Project X. Meanwhile, the hotkeys are like non-existent on Tradevate. They're not that great, and you have to program 2 keys, not 1. It's a little bit of a hassle. Yeah, this is almost a given here. Let's see if we can get the 400. Very nice. Okay, so this eval, I played it perfectly. I played it really nicely here. If we hit this, we'll be good. See if we can hit it. 411 is the TP there. Looks like last week's low is at 393. So it should be okay. Copy trading on the X platform is so much better. Yeah, I think so too. We just took profits on everything here. So we're up 275 on 2 accounts on Tradify, and we are up 568 on 3 accounts here on Project X. This is for Buell Knox. So not too bad. Not too bad there. I wish I would have been able to stay alive in my live account, but I was chicken and I moved my stop to break even. So that's another lesson today for me. Chalk it up to another lesson. I think she's going to continue even further, but we'll see. We'll see. I took my TP here, so I'm probably going to be done trading these evals for today. At least we made something today, right? Made something today on a day where I thought I was going to get wiped out with one candle. Looks we made something. Unfortunately, my live account is down $100. What are you going to do? Maybe we could still turn it around today, but as of right now, I'm not going to try to hope for that. Let's move back here. Oh, you almost took our TP here on the live on the eval. I mean, not the eval, the paper account. Just missed the TP there. Probably still get it. More than likely we will. We missed that stop loss here by like a few ticks. Power hour is in session, guys. Power hour. It looks like a lot of the power has already been used up this morning. Okay. Yeah, watch to see if this holds. Good thing we took profits where we did. Nasty little pump here to the upside. Nasty little pump. What you gonna do, girl? You gonna keep going? Your trend line held. As of right now, maybe. This one at the bottom, to the bottom, or the one out here at the top? Because here what I'm really looking at is last week's low. I'm looking at last week's low at 400. But I also see the VWAP here, the overnight high, 15-minute initial balance. There's a lot of stuff here too. Okay, so now she's turning yellow, which means she's trying to absorb. Yeah, the bottom one, right? Yeah, it looks like she's trying to absorb this price action, but I don't think she's going to hold for good, Laughter. I think it was the first initial hold, but I think she's going to break. Remember, the original trend line was here. This was the original trend line. I always say that the first move is the false move. So we got the first move, and now it looks like we might be putting in the real move. So I'd still be looking for shorts. If we get past this 640s, if we get past the 640s, then I no longer believe in the short. But if we can hold this trend line, I still believe in the shorts. Yeah, if we can hold that, then we believe in it. Just holding so far. She's holding so far, but she's got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this candle. So we'll give her at least that much time to make up her mind. Yeah, this last pump to the upside was on low volume. Kind of low volume, but we'll see. We'll see if she's just warming up here. Maybe she wants to pump higher. Did we catch the bottom there? I might have caught the bottom. Yeah, now this whole area here has turned into a supply zone. I don't think this area is gonna break. I think it's possible that she'll hold here. Maybe come down to the VWAP. All right, this candle's going to be over in 1 second here. See what she does next. Still showing signs of strength here. Either strength or manipulation, one or the other. Alright, she's gonna move down. Be patient here. Yeah, I really would like to see her tap this last week's low here at 397. I think she wants to do the same. All right, let's see if she can do it. Okay, she hit 397. At least 390. I think she might even continue to VWAP, but we'll see. Oh, she is a mean one, isn't she? She's not giving it up easy. She is not giving it up easy. What a Karen. What a Karen. She literally just came up to stop me out on my break even on my live account. And then turned around. Yeah, I moved the break even too soon again. Yeah. Gotta stop doing that, man. It's the worst habit a person can have. Because here she goes right to my target. Yeah, I deserve that. Thought we were safe. I thought we were safe, man. I thought we were safe. All right. Everything looks like it wants to come and touch its daily open or VWAP here. The ES, the YM, and the NQ. All looking like that's what they want. What's up, Con? Are you that much in profit? Are you that much profit? This is I put this on as a paper trade earlier, but I was short on my evals and my live account. I showed those trades earlier, but this is just a paper trade account, just to show everybody what the trade I had in mind was. I took it when I think price action was here. I put my stop up here. It just barely missed my stop here, and it's about to TP now. But we did good. We copy traded our evals. We made 275 on 2 Tradify evals and 600 on 3 Buellnox evals, I think. How much did we make? 568 on 3 Buellnox. So yeah, definitely not 16K here, but my live account was up nicely until I got stopped at a break even. I gotta stop moving my stops to break even. It's just a terrible habit. Terrible, terrible habit. Is the 5 minute? This is a 12 minute on the main chart right now. I keep my smaller time frames on my right hand side here. I have a 3 minute. Sometimes I put on a 6 minute. I also follow higher time frames, a 2 hour and 30 minute. 2 hour looks like it needs to cool down. 30 minute the same. Looks like it still needs to cool down. And we're looking. Looks like she wants to take out last week's low here at the 17,400 area, but she also has the VWAP down there too. So we'll see which one she wants first. We'll definitely see. Yeah, I don't know if she's gonna tap it. I don't. At this point, I don't know. Talking about habit, how do you make sure you don't keep blowing your funded accounts? Today I was a nice profit for my take profit and wanted more and ended up blowing that account. You got to respect it. If you don't respect your account, you're always going to blow it. So it's really hard to get a TPT account, dude. It's really hard to get there, to get the funded status. So just remind yourself of that, how much work, how many evals you had to go through to get there. And that thing is like a printing machine. If you mess that thing up, you're done. So what I would suggest, man, is have a profit target. And once you hit that profit target, lock yourself out. On TPT, I don't know if there's any way to foolproof lock yourself out, but it all comes down to discipline. If you can't discipline yourself to walk away once you're in profits, then you're always going to have that same issue, man. I'm sorry to hear that too, by the way, Con. Sorry to hear that, man. But I've blown a lot of live accounts, like my own accounts, like with money, my own money. I've blown, not a lot, but I've blown a handful. So those I consider to be, my live accounts I consider to be like my creme de la creme. Like I do not let those, I treat those with the utmost respect, and I try to only take A+ setups on those. And then once I make a certain amount, I say, okay, I'm done for the day there. I'm done for the day. So that's the way you got to treat it. And you also got to have your limit for the day. You got to have your profit for the day too. So, I mean, that's the only way. I mean, it's nothing like you didn't already know. I'm sorry. I can't tell you anything new. But you really have to treat it like it's gold. If you don't treat it like it's gold, if you treat it like it's an eval, you're going to, unfortunately, you're not going to do well. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if she breaks through or if she's going to continue lower. I think she's just going to grind lower. It is 3:30 though. It is 3:30. Power hour is halfway through. I hope it was helpful, man. Slow down the blowing of accounts. Trade one micro. Yeah, if you're trading minis, that probably hurts too. In a market like this, you can make plenty with micros. Sorry about that. You can make plenty with micros, guys, for sure. Overstayed our welcome here. All right, looks like she may be trying to put in a reversal here. I wouldn't like it because we missed that target. It's very possible that we put in this trap, and now she may reverse higher. It's possible she could have put in a trap, and now she might go higher. She might go to higher day. We just missed our TP, man. We just missed our TP here by, literally by a tick or two. That sucks. This pattern here, this pattern, these three bars, seller absorption, buyers winning. This is a a green candle, so buyers won the battle here. Sellers were trying to absorb buyers here, and the buyers ended up winning this battle. And now you see the buyers absorbing sellers, so it looks like we might get a move to the upside. So I'm going to TP there, and I'm going to say this market probably wants to do this. Even though this is, man, I should remind myself, this is a absorption level. There's a lot of absorption going on here. So I might just give myself a small TP here, halfway through. Stop loss right in here somewhere. I think we can get this push up into the 600s, but this area, like I said earlier, was a seller absorption area, supply zone. So she might make it halfway through, but she might have a really hard time getting any traction here. Let's take a look at how high she can go. Yeah, I think right to our TP here is the golden pocket. She can make it to 680. If she can make it to 680, that would be amazing. If she can make it to 680, she might actually be giving it up now, but I think she could make it to 680. If she makes it past 680 with some, and she starts putting in some green candles, yeah, it might be reaching for a higher day. I mean, higher day is not here. Higher day is all the way up here. I don't know if we'll make it to that, but crazier things have happened, right? It is power hour. But we'll definitely try to hit this area here at 17.8 if we can blow through here. This is the golden pocket. Crazier things have happened. Oh no. Things are starting to get spicy. 2 day out of passing 150K. So hopefully once that gets funded, we'll not blow that one. Oh, good for you, man. What's your strategy, Khan? What kind of strategy do you trade? Let's see if we can get this TP here. I think we can. Might have got us. Might have got us here. She might have gotten us. I mean, I wasn't expecting too much out of her, but a 680 push would have been nice. Just based off these 3 candles here, I saw absorption from sellers, buyers winning out, sellers possibly getting exhausted here, and it's purple candle, sellers getting exhausted, buyers winning out. Now buyers taking over. They're absorbing sellers now. As you can see here on the delta, they absorb sellers. 2 traps possibly put in here as well. And this little push to 680 could be very possible. But then after that, it's any man's guess, because she could roll over. Remember, this is a very big absorption area. If she has the strength to get through 680 and keep going, then yeah. And this is going to be the MOC today at 350 is going to be something else. That's going to be bananas. Yep. This move here is 200 points already. Damn, that's crazy. But it's funny is that you get used to it, right? I mean, like, we've been trading with these ATRs all day. And the funny thing is, like, it's almost like we're getting used to it already. Like, I think if we go back to like a 40 ATR day on a 3-minute, it's gonna be like boring now, right? After something like this, ATRs today reaching as high as I think I saw 240 on a 3-minute. How high did they get? 240 on a 3-minute. The ATRs. Right now we're at 85. Still nuts. Still crazy. 245 guys this morning. Yeah, I would like to see the reversal from here. We might be putting in the reversal from this golden pocket area. But again, she might squeeze, or she could be putting in the next lower high. My guess is she's putting in a lower high because this is a straight supply zone, man. A very strong supply zone. But looks like we might be missing our TP by a few ticks here. Hopefully not. But I think we are. All right, she's making her move down. For now. Remember what I said, this was an absorption area. We missed that by like 2 ticks here. Such a small margin. All right, well, it is what it is. Looks like we'll get stopped out here. It's okay though. I mean, our idea was correct, but we just missed it. We didn't execute it. But let's see if we can get this move down now to last week's low here at 389. Very possible we could get that nice push into 389. Maybe even the VWAP. You guys think we go to VWAP at the end of the day? Overnight high is here at 286. 15-minute initial balance is there at 293. Yeah, 307. Very possible we get down to 307. 320. I don't know. Somewhere in here we'll take something. Bearish that back in here. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Let's see if she can give us a nice clean move down. Let's see if she'll cooperate. We got the MOC in 8 minutes. See if the market can do something before then. Because whatever happens at 350, it's going to be wild. Sure is going to be wild. Yeah, right now she's pushing kind of good. Yeah, I did take this short on my live account, so I could turn that green for the day too. Hopefully we can get a clean move to the downside here, if we can get some cooperation. If not, then we'll get stopped out at break even again. But we did have a great entry this time around, so the break even is not in a bad place. All right, my target for this TP is 341. Looks like we'll get through this level pretty easily, but if we can get to 341, which is right in here, it's above our overnight high, which I think we can hit pretty easily. The point of control here, there is a point of control right here at 430s, but there's another point of control at 330s. We might be gravitating to the 330s. So I'll take it at 341 if she can give it to us. By the way, do you trade live here every day? I do, man. This is my second time watching you. But yeah, no, I do, man. Usually I'm here earlier in the day, but today I had to change the schedule. So I didn't want to leave you guys hanging today on a day like this. So I popped in here like around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. But normally I'm here from 9 to about 1 and change, and I pick up my daughters. But today my wife's picking up my daughters from school. And I am here. I'm stuck with you guys. But yeah, usually I'm here. Usually I'm here every day. Every day the market's open. And today, maybe it was a good thing I wasn't here in the morning, because the market could get pretty nasty in the morning, right? This morning was disgusting. Good thing maybe I wasn't here. Maybe I would have done something dumb. Yeah, but thank you, Con. Appreciate you being here, man. We also have a free Discord if you want to check us out there, man. The free Discord. We have also a free accountability group. I think you would benefit a lot from it. Check it out. It's called the STARS program. A small group, 5 to 6 people. So 47% of people were trading evals today. 24 were trading paper account, and 29 were trading funded lives. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna call. Yeah, I'm starting to get calls from real estate agents now wanting to unload some properties. So you know it's a good sign that there are going to be some deals to have. Can't wait for the next real estate market crash, man. Oh my Lord, I cannot wait. That's when you make the most money, man. When the market is down, 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 down. I mean, it's good and bad. I mean, some people benefit, some people don't. But I'm telling you, you make way more money, guys, in the market crash than you ever will when the market's pumping. Unless you, I mean, you could sell everything you got. Like I sold mostly all my properties during this last market boom. Thank God for that opportunity to do that. But I'm telling you, man, there is nothing like a good old-fashioned market dump, man. Real estate market crashes. They don't come around too often, but when they do, you got to clean up. You got to try to clean up. Oh, algorithm is coming up in less than 3 minutes, man. Hopefully we get this moved down. Hopefully we get this algo to cooperate to the downside. Less than 3 minutes. Hopefully we can get it moved down. See if we get this moved down here. It'd be nice if we did. We got about 2 minutes left before the MOC. I'm not sure what direction she'll pick, but see if we can get a little push down here. Maybe it's a 17.4. Can we get a push here to 17.4? That is the question. That would be nice to see if we can. Oh man, she's playing around now. She's playing games. I'm not even gonna look. Give me a second, guys. Oh, sorry about that. Oh my God, sorry about that. All right, what I was saying is, sorry guys, I took profits there on my live account. We're up $174 on the day. I'll take it on a day like this for sure. We started this account with 500 bucks. Now we're up to 2616 in this account. That's a little bit over a 5x. and can't be happier. I mean, I cannot be happier about this. I will show you guys really quickly the win rate on this, daily win rate. And this is what I was trying to tell Khan. Was it Khan? No, it wasn't Khan. It was, maybe it was Khan. Thanks. Yeah, it was Khan. I was telling Khan that, you know, just treat it like gold. Like I treat my live account almost like that. I only take the A+ setups or the A setups. And what I do here, and I'll show you the performance, just yeah, so the performance looks a little like this. Like for the monthly, it's very, very green. Like I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 6 red days in the last. How many is that? 5 times 6. Yeah, 6 red days in the last 30. Is that more than 30? Yeah, in the last 30 days. In the last 30 days, we have 6 red days. Is that 30? It seems like more. Yeah, only 6 red days. And this week, on this week alone, let me see if I can go to this week's view, April. In April, we only have 1 red day so far. Last month, we had 6 red days, and today, this month, we only have 1 red day. And that 1 red day, if you can see that, it's a loss of $1. No, $51. Sorry, $51 loss. But the average green day is 200 bucks, 236, 219. Friday I made 53. That day was like crazy. Friday was nuts. And today we made 174. So just try to lock yourself out. Like I'm done. Like I got 174. I'm happy. Like I can keep trying to push it, and I will push it to maybe 300 once we get this account over, let's say 5K. Right now we're being at 2K. We'll push it up to like 300, then 400, then 500, and then we'll scale into more size. So that's just the way that I want to treat that account, because I treat it like it's gold. Like I'll YOLO on these evals. I'll YOLO on even the fundeds. Maybe the fundeds. Maybe I'll be a little more conservative on the fundeds. But on the live, you got to treat it like TPT, man. What's your daily goal in this? The futures? Are you trading micros? Yeah, I trade anything. Depending on the setup on my evals, I'll trade anything. I'll trade micros, or I'll trade minis. But I will tell you that I'd rather trade the micros and add aggressively to the micros, because if I'm wrong in the direction with the micro, I'm losing $100, $200. I can add aggressively into that if it starts going in my direction. Okay. So just real quick, I'll break down this last trade. This last short I took here, I know you guys like hearing the breakdowns, right? The last short I took here, I took this because first I outlined that this area was a huge supply zone. Now, the reason I say that is because if we go to our 30-minute, we'll see that in the 30-minute chart, this candle and this candle were both bearish absorption candles, which means that sellers are absorbing the buying pressure. You see green candle down here, green candle. Both of these are green candles. Now this means there's more buyers than sellers. This is the delta. But we have purple candle, which means that sellers absorbed it. Sellers are strong here. So that's why I created this box here. And I said, if we get back into this level and we start seeing some weakness, I'll take another short. So what I did was I went into the 3-minute once we got to this little tippy top. And what do you have? When you got to this 3-minute, we had a doji. We had bullish absorption, which means that they're trying to manipulate the price up higher. So we had the bullish absorption, and then we got a doji, which means they pushed it, and then here they tried to like slowly back out of it. And then that's why I took the short there, because it looked very good. And that's how we got our account green. Now, if you look at the delta on that, the delta will show you right here that we had a pretty clear trap. The reason why I tell you it's a pretty clear trap is because we got a strong move up, which was the green candle right here, big candle here. And then we got a second push to the upside here, trapping traders long. And then the market came back. So that's why I took that short there. I just wanted to kind of give you guys the bird's eye view on that trade and why I took it. What's up, Stacy? How you doing? Look at that delta trap for sure. For sure. Yeah, right now, God knows what she'll do. She'll probably just chop for the rest of the remainder of the session. But good day overall. We're green on our evals and green on our. Let me update that now. So we just traded evals and I traded my live account today. So my live account today we made 174. I said 174. On the evals we made 275 times 2, and then we made 5 and change times 3. 562 times 3 plus 525, 2211. Done. And fundeds. Yeah, we did not trade our funded accounts today. But this is not bad for a day where we started late. We started late today. And the market is a wild, wild beast today too. And we still managed to come out green, man. Thank God. God is good. God is good. God is so good, man. Yeah. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Well, we're doing amazing. We're doing amazing. Did you close green today, Stacy? Did you take any trades today? I know a lot of traders stayed out of the market today. It looks like a lot of traders are trading evals. 47% were trading evals today. And live or funded, 29%. So not bad. Not bad. Not a bad day at all. We'll take it. We'll take it. On a day like this, we'll take it. Now, I'm not trading my live account aggressively yet, guys. I mean, I could fund that thing with 10K if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. I would rather have started it, and I'll show you, I'll document everything. I'll show you guys broker statements and everything. I started it with 500 bucks, and I want to grow that thing to be 10K, 20K, 50, 100, and I want to show you guys that it's possible to do with 500 bucks. Because if I do it with 100 grand, anybody could do that. You can grow pretty aggressively when you have money in the account already, or 10K, 20K, 30K. You could start an account with that, and you're not going to motivate anyone. But if you started with 500 bucks, a real live account, not a prop firm, a live account, if you can start with 500 and you can grow it to 10K, 20K, who knows, even higher, now you're talking, because now you can motivate people into thinking beyond just prop firms. You can pay yourself every day. No crazy rules that are hard for anybody, even in the most experienced of traders, to be able to do. Now, think about this, guys, for a second. A lot of experienced brokers, a lot of experienced traders say that trading prop is like boxing with your hands tied behind your back. That's what I've heard a lot of them say. So necessarily the best traders are not the ones that get paid the most on prop firms. The ones who get paid the most on prop firms have found a cheat code, have found a loophole, have found the up, down, left, right, A, B start of the prop firm world. And the way you do that is either by leveraging a lot of accounts with small base hits, or running up your accounts a lot past the consistency. There's trading micros, DCAing. There's a lot of ways that you can try to kind of game the system in prop firm world, depending on what your style is and your strategy. But there is no gaming in live accounts. In live accounts, you don't have to game anything. You just have to be a patient, dedicated, disciplined trader. That's it. That's it. It doesn't matter the strategy. You could be ICT, you could be SMT, you could be Delta, you could be order flow, you could be trend lines, you could be whatever. That doesn't even matter. All that matters is your discipline, your risk to reward. That's it. And you can get paid every day. Second, guys. All right, we're back. We're back. I invest more now, silver, crypto stocks, and plus trading. Yeah, I'm gonna start DCAing into. I'm gonna start DCAing. I think this evening I'm gonna start DCAing into some I want to say stocks and crypto, but I got to move some money around. Where is the crypto world today? Where is it right now at this moment? All right, let's look at this right now. Let's see, where is BTC right now? I might be interested in entering a BTC trade. Can we switch screens? Okay, cool. Let's take a look at this 4 hour on BTC. All right, let's see. Is this thing bullish or bearish? Let's see. All right, let's take a look at this chart. Is it bullish or bearish? Let's take a look. On a 4 hour. All right, so we had this initial drop. Big drop here. This I call the anchor candle because it's the biggest one of this range. Usually comes with numbers attached to it, so you'll see some numbers down here. Yeah, 10,000 to the downside. And then we got this candle here, this red one. It gave us a second leg down, which tapped the VWAP, and now it looks like she's stuck between the daily open and the VWAP. So because it's stuck between the daily and the VWAP, I'm not a huge believer. I think what we could do on BTC here. Did I lose you guys? Are you guys still there? Did I lose you? All right, I think we're back. All right, sorry. What I would be looking for here on BTC is the next leg down because I haven't really seen the second trap on the delta here. So what I would say is I'd be looking for the second leg down on BTC before going long. To be honest with you, I'd probably be looking for a short rather than a long. ETH is looking the same way. XRP is looking a little bit more bullish than all of them. But it's hard to say. So I'd probably be looking for a short. I don't think I'd be looking for a long yet. Let's see if we can go into the smaller time frames to see if there is a short available. Let's go into the 30-minute and see if there's any 30-minute indication of price movement. I know some of you may not care about Bitcoin or BTC, but it's something nice to trade after hours or on the weekends. We got taken out of our paper trade. That's cool. All right, so we did get this trap in here this morning, 10:30. Here, came back up, tested again, and I will say that yes, this looks to me like it would be a good opportunity to get into a short. So I'm going to put in a short on my leverage accounts, and I would say that I'd like to short it with a stop loss up here at 79,349, and I would let that sucker just run. I don't even put a TP on it. I think I would let it just run. So I'm going to put that on after hours. Just want to give you guys a heads up here. And we got that pump at close. Look at that. I think she's going to get to this area here, 17,811. I think she'll get there. Yeah, I'm happy I took profits when I did on my live account. I got to get in the habit of doing that more. So she might try to rip the what's that called? The liquidity from up here. How many? 150 point candle. All right. Well, it is what it is. Heard this guy Cardone takes people's money to invest in real estate. Yeah, he does. He's a fund manager. He's a fund manager, but I wouldn't go that route with him. He has very high fees, and he makes a ton of money on so much hidden fees that you'll make your head spin. Actually, there's a lot of class action lawsuits against the guy, so I'm not trying to, supposedly, allegedly, I'm not going to try to get in trouble for saying those things, but I'd be very careful. I'd be very careful investing into any fund unless you know what you're doing. While my internet is on the fritz, it's making it where I'm a lot behind in your life. Oh, well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's me. I don't know because it looks like we lost a lot of people. Maybe it's YouTube. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you guys for the views. Thank you for everything. I really appreciate all of you. So good luck to anyone who's still trading. I would not recommend it anymore. But take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.